Evening. My name is Kay, and every Sunday Live I like to log on and do some guided soul work, breath work, meditation, a chance for us to come home to ourselves, go a little deeper within, hopefully find some joy and belonging. Also, today's a very, very special day. Today is the winter solstice. It is the longest night of the year for the Northern Hemisphere. It's a time of internal reflection and connecting with our guides, our ancestors, our inner self. And it's actually one of my favorite days because when we get into the summer holidays and the spring holidays, everybody loves those. Everybody loves when we're out frolicking and active and enjoying the sun. But this time of year is a little bit quieter. It's a little more introspective. It really invites us to turn and reflect on those deeper qualities that often get missed when life is so joyful and outward oriented. So for me, I love the winter solstice, and I love getting to use this holiday to go within and to go deeper. So thank you for joining me with this. I hope you have a lot of fun. Anyone here on the live chat, hello, welcome. Nice to be here with you guys. Antonio, Walter, Zanu, El Paso, Brian. Blessings to you all. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to sit cross-legged. Don't feel like you have to. You're welcome to sit with your feet on the floor, lay down, do what feels nice for you. And what I'd like for you to do, we're going to take our arms up and overhead today. We're going to reach up for the heavens. We're going to reach. I want you to feel like you're pulling energy down through your hands, through the top of your head, and it's just coming down inside of you. You're pulling down life force. You're pulling down your power. You're pulling down your wisdom. And inviting your higher self, your more elevated 10,000 foot view self, the one that gets the bigger picture, to come and take residence inside of you. So feel yourself pulling down your energy, pulling down your consciousness. You can stay with your hands over your head for as long as you like, and then when you're ready, let your hands come down onto your lap. You can do your palms up if that feels comfortable for you. It's a receiving gesture. It's a way of saying I'm accepting what's coming into my sphere, my body, my mind. And we'll just take a couple deep belly breaths. Notice how you feel. Notice what's going on for you, in you, with you. Allow your face to soften. Allow your jaw to soften. Let everything relax. You can roll the shoulders if that helps. And you're welcome to join me in this, but don't feel like you have to. I love to do an audible sigh or a hum or a moan to make some noise and allow my body to vibrate more. There's no right or wrong way to make noise. Just do something that feels good in you. take just a moment. How are you feeling right now? What's going on in you, with you, for you? How you doing? Okay. So if you're watching this live, it is the evening of the solstice, at least on the east coast of the United States it is. But it may not be when you're watching this or wherever you're watching this, and that's okay. Time is not as linear as we think it is, so you can totally connect with the solstice energy wherever you are, whenever you watch this. Doesn't matter. If it's 8 a.m., you're still totally good. But I want you to feel the stillness and the quiet of the longest night of the year. I want you to feel that depth that is there. Think of how our ancestors would gather on this specific night, huddled together, sharing stories, swapping meals, knowing that this was the time for communion. Excuse me. Excuse me. For sharing. The longest night of the year, no one wanted to be caught out alone. But this is when we would huddle under blankets, near fires, grilling our dinners, sharing the beautiful intimacy of the human experience. Because one of the things I love about the winter season is we don't have all the gaudy leaves and flowers of spring and summer. We don't have the bright colors of fall. Instead, we have the barren branches. We have what remains when all the bright, shiny stuff falls away. And honestly, I think that's when our humanity is revealed. It's easy to be beautiful when the sun is out and the lights are shining. It's easy to feel joyful when everything is new and young and fresh. But when we embrace the quiet stillness, the emptiness, the barrenness, and see the divine there, when we see the magic there, that's something even more rare, in my opinion. I think it's more special because most people miss it. It's easy to see the magic in the bluebells and the sunflowers and the blue skies. It's easy to see the 22-year-old with the perfect body and see God in them. It's harder to see it in the gray, short days. It's harder to see it in the withered old woman who hasn't been called beautiful by men in decades. Can you see the divine in those things that are typically ignored? You know, a lot of spiritual traditions have this idea of a sustainer energy, a God that maintains, or a deity that maintains the world. But that there's also the other side. There is the young, youthful, birthing entity energy. And there's also the destructive, closing, ending form of energy. We might see this as the mother maiden crone. We might see this as Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. People really love the first two. The third one is the hard one for most people. In astrology, the planet Saturn is considered the austere elder, and people fear Saturn's influence. What they don't realize is that often Saturn is the greatest teacher. When we embrace the winter solstice and we embrace the cold, the dark, we realize that the answers have always been within. We realize that the magic that exists in the bright, fruitful days is one type of magic. But the quiet, still, internal magic is just as potent, if not more. So I invite you to envision yourself gathered with your ancestors around a hearth. I invite you to envision yourself bundled under blankets as the cold wind blows and the night stretches on and on and on. And to not fear it, to not feel like it's bad or wrong or dangerous, but to see it as a blessing, to see it as a gift, to receive this solstice as a turning in the wheel, a time where we move from decrease to increase, a change of the seasons. Listen for your higher self. What wisdom does it have for you on this cold, dark night? Breathe. 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 We invite our ancestors. We invite the teachers, the guides, the guardians of the night, of the winter, of the stillness, of the barrenness, to bless us and guide us, to hold us close, to help us to not fear the dark or the winter or the barren times, but to see the blessing in the quiet and the stillness, to see the magic of this time of year. And notice what arises. Notice if you feel a tingle in your spine, a prickle across your skin. What if you receive whatever insights are coming to you as we focus on this intention of connecting with the solstice night? This long night. And to know that even in the dark, we're not alone. Even on the deepest, darkest, longest night of the year, we have each other. To feel the blessing of this time. To feel the blessing of this shared space. Because we are immensely blessed. And I think it's really good, especially in the times in which we live nowadays, where there's so much chaos in the world. And in many ways, a moving away from the light, from caring for one another, from decency. To remember that even in these times, there are tremendous blessings. If only we see them. want you to envision that as you've called on your ancestors and your guides and your higher self, that they have drawn close to you, that you are huddled together, arms around each other, embracing each other, pulling yourself chest to chest together. That you feel the closeness of your spiritual team. That we are all in this journey together. And to feel the closeness of the people also taking the time to watch this live stream and connect and breathe together. Because we are all together. We're never alone. We're never alone. Feel love from your heart being shared freely with those around you. Feel the love from your heart go off into the night, into the solstice eve, and bless the world. Bless those who are lonely and afraid in this long night. May they not feel alone and afraid anymore. Bless those who fear the dark. May they not find it ominous, but see it as a solace instead. May you be blessed. May you shine bright on this dark night. May you feel loved. May you feel celebrated. And may you hear the voices of your guides, your higher self, your ancestors. May you learn to celebrate that even in the quiet, lean, dark, fading light, there are blessings, there are miracles, there is beauty here. To see the barren trees and see they are just as beautiful as the spring flowers. That is my wish for you. Notice how you feel. Notice what's going on in you, with you, for you. And may you shine bright, beloved. All my love for you guys. Thank you for joining me on this solstice night. I hope this was meaningful and helpful for you. Wherever you are in the world, sending you love, sending you blessings. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and none of this was resonant for you, my apologies. But thank you so much for taking this time. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your solstice. A beautiful winter, beautiful holiday season. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate. Happy Panchaganapati, happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, if anything. May you be blessed and shine bright, my friends. Thank you everybody on the live chat. It's so nice to have you here. I'm on my phone today, so I can only vaguely read your messages. But thank you so much for taking the time to connect, because, you know, I really do believe in my heart of hearts that the reason that we're here is to connect with one another, and that the journey is not meant to be lived alone. We're meant to just be here to share, to love. And so thank you for taking the time. If you ever find yourself in Washington, D.C., don't be afraid to reach out and say hello. I always love getting to meet people and share some sacred space together. So, love and blessings to you. Shine bright, my friends. Thank you for taking this time today, and I'll see you next time.